So can you please tell us the story of how you got your STD?
Wait, that's an interesting story though.
So and what STD was
it? Chlamydia. That's like the best one. That's
Wait,
what
is
the best?
How have y'all two met?
Track, bro. Yeah. I know one time. You wanna know what's crazy? What's up? When we were in the 110, you had painted nails.
Oh yeah.
I was like, yo, he's gay. Nah, word. I had painted nails.
I'm from Zimbabwe.
Alright, so how did your African family feel about you coming back home with your nails painted? Please explain the story of like what your mom had to say when she was looking into
My mom was like, make sure your dad does not see that. Why would you paint your nails colors instead of like, if you wanted to paint it, at least paint it clear. That's what she said. And so like at the dinner table, we have this thing called sadza. It's kind of like fufu. So you eat it with your hands, right? Imagine my freaking fingers, right? Grabbing onto the food and eating it. My dad's right across from me talking about some Chicho, Iwewe, something like that. Exactly.
Welcome back to the 445 podcast. I'm Kappa.
And I'm KZ.
And we have...
Wait, what should I introduce myself?
Your rap name.
Oh yeah, Changi 79.
So we have a Changi here, a local artist at Manhattan University, and we had a few questions for you. And you know, we just wanted to get to know who you were as a person, who you are as an artist.
Alright, so we gonna start it off by what inspired your name Changi? Because that's a very unique name. Like I never heard anybody with that name.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. You know how people started calling me Angelo?
Yeah. Wait, Angelo's not your name?
Like, hold up. I have like 3 names, bro.
Wait, so what's your actual name? Like your birth name?
My birth name? I have multiple birth names.
You do? Interesting.
What's it say on your birth certificate?
I don't know. I've never seen that shit.
Oh.
But like, in the school system, my name is Andrew.
Andrew, okay.
Yeah. My parents named me Andres.
Okay.
And then Angelo just kind of came, bro.
Okay. So that came here, or that's like something that your friends at high school called you too?
That's like, you know, Ricky.
Yeah.
Like I knew him before this shit though.
Really?
Yeah, because we did track against each other. Yeah.
Okay.
And we just came up with fake names, like he's Ricky, I'm Angel.
Okay.
And so Angelo's just the one that stuck.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Okay. So what is Changi?
So basically, right, you get the A-N-G from Angelo.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know where the fuck the rest is. I'm not gonna lie to you.
So you just slap the chip in the front?
Pretty much.
So explain your music, like explain the history, like what got you into music, and also what route you take, because you know you could take any route, like you could rap, you could sing, so what caused you to start singing instead of rapping?
So basically, when I first started making music, like I was just messing around in garage bands. Like I would make beats, but then I was like, okay, I started watching YouTube videos on how to make beats, and everyone's like, yeah, they're not using GarageBand, they're using like FL Studio, you know, all the other. I keep on trying to curse, but basically I was like, okay, I gotta get FL Studio. I was in the Videoteca Discord server, right?
Yeah.
And like they would pass around like all the pirated versions like it was candy, bro. So I got the crack version of FL, and I basically like, I taught myself how to make beats. And then I was like, okay, I kind of want to rap too, because all my friends were rapping, like we just freestyle all the time, especially like in high school with sports. The bus rides there and back, it's just freestyles, bro.
That's a fact.
So I was like, okay, me and my friends made like one song. It was like me and 2 of my boys. And we were like, okay, this is actually good. Like we actually got potential.
Yeah.
So I don't know, like I always just wanted to be on some melodic, cause that's just that's the type of music I like.
Yeah.
Like also it's more like me too. Like I feel like with the melodies and stuff, you could convey more emotions through that. Than like if I'm just hard rapping, like that's not really me. You feel me?
Yeah. What advice would you have for someone that's trying to get into music? Like, would you prefer them to try to go their own route or try to make music that they listen to?
I would say try to make music that you like. Because if you trying to replicate someone else's music, it's just gonna sound type unnatural.
Yeah.
Because like all the artists that you look up to that you're trying to sound like, all that just comes from them. Like they're not trying to sound like, obviously you have influences and like inspirations, but if you trying to be someone else, it's just gonna come across as like unnatural. You want to get that natural energy from yourself.
Yeah.
So talking about the allegations, like, what do you how do you feel about like people saying that you sound like A Boogie?
I mean, I don't know. I think it has to do with like kind of the melodic style. I have a high pitched voice too, so there's that. And obviously, like I'm from New York, so you got the same accent.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
I say when I first started, I was on my own shit, and then like people kind of drilled that into my head. So like halfway through, I was like subconsciously trying to be him, and I was like, I gotta stop that. So
yeah, I feel you.
I feel like I kind of found my own sound now, especially with like the beats too. Like I'm not hopping on exclusively like A Boogie type beats. I'm making my own type beats, making my own sound.
As an artist, do you feel like you inspire other people to make music, or do you feel like you have an impact on certain people's lives with the type of music you make?
Probably not impact on certain people's lives yet, just because I'm still small, I'm still coming up. But definitely, like, just with my friends and people that I make music with, you could tell like the energy in the studio. Just like even with my friends, like we're always inspiring each other. It's always the energy being mirrored back and forth, just like coming out of each other.
Yeah.
So definitely people are picking up on that energy. Like I could hear when we're making music with Ricky, like he's starting to sound like me a little bit. You feel me? I'm starting to sound like him a little bit too. So it's definitely an influence.
Yeah. What's your ethnicity? Like, speak on your background.
Alright, so my dad is Sicilian. If you don't know what that is, it's like an island near like Italy and like North Africa and shit. And then my mom is Mexican. So, but I really grew up with like Italian culture. Like that was like my shit. Like I don't want to say I don't claim that I'm Hispanic because like biologically I am.
Yeah.
But it's like, what do I look like saying I'm Hispanic? Well, I don't know how to cook none of that. I could barely speak Spanish. You feel me?
Yeah,
So it's like, I definitely resonate more with my dad's side, with the Sicilian side.
Would you say, starting out with music, would you say that you need the highest of the highest qualities, such as products, to make good production, or do you feel like as a small artist you could start off with the little stuff and then work to get into big products?
I say definitely. I mean, I've heard people record songs on like their headphone mic, like the little iPhone earbuds, that sound studio quality. I'm like, bam, not even. It's really just, I would definitely say you have to have knowledge of how to make it sound good before you start just going crazy and like copying like a $1,000 microphone, like all this equipment when you don't really know what you're doing with it.
Yeah.
You have to understand how it works, but definitely like the equipment is gonna take it to the next level, and it does make it easier to make it sound good. But if you get the right equipment with the wrong person or the wrong knowledge, it's gonna be bad still.
So what are you thinking about when you're freestyling? Like, what's like the first thing that your mind goes to when you're freestyling? Like when you're about to freestyle, you hear a beat and you vibe with it and stuff.
For the sake of the PG-ness, like my mind is in certain places when I'm freestyling.
Okay.
But definitely, I feel like for me, the most important part is the flow. If you have a good flow that sounds natural, and you could kind of just go off of the flow and the words just kind of come to you.
I agree. So when you're making a song, do you have like a melody in your head and then you're like, okay, I'm gonna make the beat, or does the beat come first and then it's the melody?
It depends. Definitely, if I have a melody in my head for like lyric wise, like a flow I want to put down, I'm probably gonna start just with the drums on the beat and like build the melody of the beat around the melody that's in my head. But other than that, like if I have a beat idea, I just lay down the beat, listen to it, and then like the melody just comes to me after that.
Okay.
You be putting out beats like that. Like, how long did it take you to start putting out beats like rapid fire?
Honestly, not long, but here's the thing. I used to make beats quick, but they were ass. So I kind of like took a long period of time, tried to like master like the instrumentation, cause really all the beat is sound selection. Like anyone could find a rhythm. Like it's not that complicated.
Yeah.
But if you have a good rhythm and it's like corny ass piano sounds, like you know, you be hearing them like trash beats that MP3 on YouTube. Like that's what it sounds like. So if you take the time to like figure out sound selection, figure out the sounds that work, that sound good together, that's how you make like the beats actually good quality.
So what's your body count?
Hold on, wait, time out. It wasn't recording. I just put it back on. Oh, you want to start asking those questions?
You thought we was joking?
I thought it was PG, bro.
No, we be asking crazy questions like that sometimes.
This the freaky cat.
How do you feel about like what old heads have to say about the new modern day music? Like, do you feel like they're just saying that because they can't hop on the beats that the new generation hops on, or do you feel like they're saying that because they genuinely feel like it's not real rap? Because in my opinion, I feel like I could understand from both sides where, you know, what they're saying back then is more lyrical, is more, you know, like bars. But I feel like today, a lot of people just like to listen to music for the vibes and to like party to dance. So you can't really say that's bad music, because I prefer listening to vibey music rather than lyrical music, because like I'm not trying to sit down and feel like I'm reading a book.
I honestly just feel like the genre has evolved. Because it's not like every song that the old heads quote unquote glorify was like a crazy lyricism or anything. Like there's songs where, you know, the rhyme schemes are mad basic, but it's still glorified as, oh, that's like a classic, that's one of the greats. So I definitely feel like the genre has just evolved to the point where it's a different type of music we're making, that they're expecting to hear something else. They're like locked in on, okay, the genre should sound like this, but it's not the same genre anymore, bro. And it's like there's definitely talented artists in like the modern genre that are even better than some of the greats, in my opinion. But
I agree.
It's just a different genre, so you can't really compare them.
Yeah, that's true. That makes sense. That's like comparing Michael Jordan to LeBron James. I feel like
It's a different league.
Yeah,
bro.
you can compare them, but at the same time,
Yeah,
it's
but
like they're just like
Jordan is better though.
No, he's not.
Yes.
Like
Mike-
statistically wise, LeBron like is better.
Bro, let's keep it a secret.
Okay, time out. I have something to say. This is a fact. Michael Jordan, he was good, but he also had good players on his team. Mind you, he brought the Bulls to the championships, but when he came back out of retirement, went to the Wizards, he couldn't bring them to a championship. LeBron has been on multiple teams and brought multiple teams to a championship. And LeBron has played with multiple different generations and still is able to stand at where he's at.
That's your glorious king?
Nah, it's not my glorious king. I'm just saying what it is. Like I feel like Michael Jordan is good, of course, but LeBron, I feel like is an all-around player. And I feel like if we were to put LeBron and Michael Jordan on a one-on-one, LeBron would win because he's just a bigger body. Like he got more body weight to him.
Okay. Also, Jordan's old as shit now.
No, I'm saying like both of their primes though. Both of their primes. I feel like LeBron would be Michael Jordan in a one-on-one. Because he could just baby him in the paint.
I don't know.
I mean, yeah, but when he's coming off of the free throw line.
You right.
Wait, he hitting the...
I don't know. I feel that would be a good game to watch. I would watch that. But no, LeBron, he's also been playing for mad long, like way longer.
Alright, we need to get back on top.
Yeah, back on top.
It's the same. Like it relates though.
Do you feel like living in New York has an impact on the type of music you produce?
Yes.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, why do you feel like that is?
Cause I mean, I didn't really grow up in a set place in New York. I kind of moved around, all around, even in like Yonkers, Westchester, all of that. But hearing sounds between even like different cultures, like you hear Spanish music, you hear drill, you hear everything. and it all just kind of subconsciously goes into your brain.
Mhm.
And especially me, like a lot of the artists that I like, and I guess you could say trying to sound like that we were saying before,
Yeah.
are like New York artists
Mhm.
and heavily influenced by the sounds of New York.
Yeah.
So I do feel like there's a lot of music culture in New York that definitely influences all New York artists.
So can I direct that question to you?
Yeah.
What about your music, bro?
Oh, my music. I mean, I don't really listen to too many New York artists. Like, I feel like my music is definitely inspired by G Herbo for sure. That's one of my favorite artists. I also like Young Pappy. I feel like my music sounds like a lot of older Chicago. Would you say like my rapping? Yeah, I feel like a lot of my older rapping is inspired by older Chicago, like the drill before like New York City drill. That's why I feel like my music is inspired by, not really New York. But my singing is definitely inspired by Changi, though, for sure. No, because I didn't start singing until I met you. Like, I'm so serious. Like, I attempted to sing, but it wasn't
so bad. Yo, you were actually so bad.
I attempted to sing, but it wasn't at the level I'm doing it now. And I feel like you were saying, how your energy goes off to Ricky. I feel like it does the same for me, because now I'm starting to actually evolve and turn into more of a melodic rapper rather than just rapping. And I appreciate
it's not
it.
like he said,
Not yet.
I didn't hear it when it was as bad as
No,
you
it
were
was
saying.
bad.
But like,
It was
definitely
really
the
bad.
first time, like I think we were in here
Mhm.
just freestyling, compared to like when you brought it to the studio.
Yeah.
And made What's It All For You.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was actually good. That was
Yeah,
actually good.
nah, thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, I feel like that song could definitely do numbers for sure. Yeah, so if you're watching this, we have some songs coming out very soon. So what are you working on? Are you working on any projects? Also, if you could work with one artist in the world, which artist would you work with?
Could it be dead?
Yeah, they could be dead.
I don't know why I asked that. It's definitely not gonna be dead. Damn, but like probably Michael Jackson.
I feel like a lot of people would do that. That
Like,
makes sense.
Just his beat selection is crazy, bro.
Mhm.
I'm talking like off the wall MJ, like that era.
Mm.
Just like bring him back from that era, hop on like a crazy bouncy beat,
Mm-hmm.
mix it with like some modern sounds.
That would
sick.
be hard.
That would
No,
be
I would like to see Michael Jackson now, because I would like to see him perform live, because I know just the energy he gave off performing, it was just different. Do you feel like what's his name? Do you feel like Stevie Wonder is actually blind? Because I've seen
He caught a microphone. Like the microphone fell and he just reached and caught it.
really.
No blind man is doing that.
Well, maybe he was blind. Maybe it's like I think legally blind, or so, it's like
Yeah, I feel like his vision's just bad.
Yeah.
Like he asked it just to get more cut.
probably. Did you know him and Michael Jackson were cousins?
Nah,
Nah, yeah, they're cousins.
that's crazy.
I saw that recently on TikTok. I was really shocked. Do you feel like you would make any other type of music, like move into like reggae or like reggaeton?
I'm gonna do some emo punk
Emo?
rock songs.
Okay.
Like something crazy different.
Okay. I definitely would be interested in hearing that for sure. Growing up, did you ever sing, or like singing is something recent for you?
Yeah, I never sang like.
Really?
I started doing melodic rapping,
Mm-hmm.
and off of that, I was kind of like, okay, people like my voice. They say I got a good voice, but
Yeah.
like, meanwhile, it's just auto tune.
Mhm.
So I'm like,
Yeah.
so I'm like, I could actually kind of grow off of that
Mhm.
and kind of become a singer.
Yeah, that's cool. Would you say you're a singer or a rapper? Like, what would you categorize yourself as?
I don't know. I would say I'm an artist.
Oh.
Cause like I do the beats too.
Yeah,
so it's
I like
I
that.
can't really categorize myself.
Yeah.
But definitely like I'll hardly do anything that's not melodic.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Do you think the autotune is getting out of hand these days?
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, like people are so desensitized to it, especially in New York with like the new wave of like sexy drill, like Cash Cobain and
Yeah.
all them. Like that's so auto-tuned.
It is.
And like the first time I heard it, I was like, damn, that's so much auto-tune. But now that I hear it more, it's just like it's regular.
Yeah.
But it wasn't regular.
Mhm.
It's not regular. Like, that's
Isn't
so
it?
much auto-tune.
It is a lot of auto-tune.
Oh wait, I never answered you about you said like projects I'm working on and stuff.
Oh yeah. Are you
Listen,
working on
right?
any projects?
Me and Ricky got an EP, and that's just gonna be like the Troll EP. But like it's good music.
Yeah.
But like we just kind of call it the Troll EP because like obviously we troll. So that's kind of what people know us for on this campus at
Mhm.
least. So we kind of want to go for that, and it's just like very kind of lighthearted, like playful type ish.
Yeah.
And then I got like my own album that I'm working on, probably like seven, maybe 9 tracks, something like that. And that's like on my best music. So it's like I want to save that. Like I want to build a little fan base first, then drop that, because I feel like that's kind of what's gonna get me going.
No,
That's
definitely.
gonna be like my ticket.
I need you and Smiz to get on a beat.
I have to introduce you to Smiz. I definitely have to. Smiz was on the other pod. I think he was the last episode since we did this one.
Yeah.
Smiz was the first artist we had on this little season or this little thing we got going on, and he was a good feature. It was kind of similar. We asked him about his background, his upbringing, and everything. What got him into music? And what I find it interesting is that it's like every artist has their own story, but then at the end of the day, it's all like kind of similar with what got them into starting music. So I find that very interesting.
So can you please tell us the story of how you got on your STD?
Wait, that's an interesting story though.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, if it's interesting, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So
And what STD was it? Let the people know.
Chlamydia. That's like the best one. That's
Wait,
like
what?
the best.
What do you mean the best?
That's the best one to get, bro.
What do you mean the
Because,
best
yo,
one to get?
If you got AIDS or like HIV, that's it for life.
Okay.
You got that for life.
Oh no.
Syphilis, like that starts eating at your brain.
Mm.
But chlamydia, it's like your balls hurt, and then you take the pills and it's gone.
Yeah, word.
Oh, okay.
It's not that bad.
But basically, right, I had an ex from high school.
Yeah.
And she went out to Texas for college.
Mm-hmm.
She broke up with me in like 3 days.
Oh. 3 days of y'all dating?
3 days of her being in college. We were dating for like 3-4 months, something like that.
Uh-huh.
So I'm already like, I already kind of know what's going on, you feel me? Like, so I'm in this school like a week later, and I get with this girl. And then like a week after that, my ex hits me, she's like, yo, I'm coming home, like this isn't working out, like I'm coming home and I want to be with you again. And she's asking me like if I've been with anyone else.
Yeah.
And obviously, I'm an honest man. So I told her, and she comes back, and we start doing the deed, like unprotected or whatever, you feel me?
Yeah.
But basically, she didn't tell me that when she was in Texas and she found out that I got with someone else, like she got with someone else there as revenge.
She was burning.
Yeah, and like,
That's
bro,
a crime.
literally her school, Texas Tech, like, I think it's like the Raiders or something, is their mascot or whatever.
Yeah.
And like, they have a thing called the Raiders rash, bro.
Oh.
So like,
Oh, you got that rash?
I didn't get no rash, but
You
like,
got rug burn.
just to put it in perspective, like that's the type of ish that goes on at that school.
He said a red bird.
So basically, she got tested, and she was like, yeah, like
I'm a biohazard.
you got chlamydia. And I get tested, and I'm like, yeah, I got chlamydia.
Wait, she got tested.
She tries to put it on me
Uh-huh.
for like the one girl that like it wasn't me though, it was from her, bro.
So wait, so you didn't know you had it until she told you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I knew like something was up. My balls were finger from it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Like, there was like a blockage or something. It was
Really?
weird. It felt weird.
Did it burn to pee? Because I heard it burns to pee when you have.
I never felt that.
So that must be something else when it burns to pee. Then
I don't know. Maybe I'm just like immune to that aspect.
Anyways, moral of the story: make sure you stay protected. Okay, so from that experience, do you feel like you learned a lot? Like, are you more cautious now, or like what goes on?
I learned so much from that experience that I'll never even have sex again. Yeah. Like,
Have you ever like gotten your heart broken by a girl before? So like, how has that changed your view on women after getting your heart broken?
honestly, like, I still respect women.
Yeah.
Should've known you
Probably
had a
like-
seed in you.
Shout out women, they're cool, but definitely it's made me like more toxic in terms of my new relationships. Like, I got no trust just cause, I mean, the situation I was just in, like,
Yeah.
she.
Wait, how recent was that? The
Like-
chlamydia situation.
Year and a half ago.
Okay, so you talking about that recent or like a more recent relationship?
Nah, I'm still talking about that one.
Okay.
But basically, we dated like I want to say 2 or 3 times because we were
Yeah.
like on and off.
Mm-hmm.
And the first time, she would just hide shit from me and lie to me. And second time I gave her another chance and she was like perfect until that happened.
Mm.
And like when that happened, she hid that from me for like months.
Mm.
And yeah, like so it really just let me know that I really have no clue what's going on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, it's like trust is you're never gonna know 100% because you're not gonna be with them every second of the day.
Yeah.
But like trust is taking that other percent that you're not with them and just believing that they're doing what they're saying.
Yeah.
But it's hard for me to do that when I did that and like she was taking dick.
That sounded mad crazy. But no, I feel you. I feel like every single boy is a good person. Like every boy is a lover boy until that one girl comes across. They like.
That's on y'all.
Well, majority of boys are a lover boy until that one girl comes across and hurts them, and then ever since that one girl, they're never the same. And you know, what I don't like about a lot of women is I feel like they're hypocrites because they tend to get mad when a boy is talking to multiple girls, but they're doing the same thing, and they you know try to get mad at you, and it's ridiculous. It's crazy because I seen a pop the balloon challenge.
Oh yeah.
And this dude, he walked up and the woman asked him, she was like, are there still any women in your life that you're talking to? He said, yeah. Because, you know, it's the first time meeting her.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's like, she got mad at him for that. But it's like, we all know you have other side dudes you messing with at the end of the day. And the problem is a lot of women, they don't like to share and they're very selfish. So that's why they feel a way if a dude is talking to multiple women. But you can't get mad at a dude for doing that if you're acting the way you act. Like you can't expect to get wifey treatment or husband treatment from a man if you're acting the way you're acting, if you over here for the streets. You see what I'm saying? Like it just doesn't make sense.
I feel like too, there's a lot of girls, I don't know if this is just a generational thing, but girls go after guys that they know pull other girls.
I think they like that though because it's like, why would you go after a dude that don't pull no girls? Because in their head they're probably thinking like, oh, he don't pull girls, so there's probably something wrong with him.
Yeah, 100%. So like in a guy's mind, if you got 2 girls, like let's say they're both 8 out of 10s, just hypothetically, one of them is like, you know, going out like posting all over her IG, like got all guys in her comments, like talking about guys, just on some social shit.
Yeah.
Just like being friendly, and like you know she could pull, but then you got one that's like a librarian type, and she just like read books and stays home and studies. Like most guys are gonna go for the librarian one.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's the opposite with girls. Like they want something to worry about for some reason.
Yeah, I feel like because a lot of girls have been hurt and you know, from past trauma, from past relationships. So in their head, I feel like if they had a bad relationship in the past, and it's been multiple dudes that's been bad, but when they come across that one that's good, in their head they're thinking it's something wrong with that person that's good because they're not used to a normal type of relationship. So like a lot of girls I feel like are used to arguing and you know a dude being very overprotective over them. Whereas you know it should be 50-50 where like you have your own free time, and that's what causes a relationship to last, when you have your own time to yourself and you also have time spending with your loved ones. But every person, they just need their own time to themselves and time to reflect on what they got going in life. How about you, KZ? What's going on with you in relationships? Do you feel like you have came across a lot of crazy women in your life?
I'm not gonna lie, I was never paying attention. Like, the type of person I am, like, I just don't care.
Oh, okay.
I don't care. Like, if what you are is what you are, that's what you are. I'm gonna say the same way. I mean, I can't even say I've never gotten my heart broken.
I feel like everyone has.
I've been the same way since jump. Like,
you never
I
got your
moved the
heart
same.
broken?
No, I moved the same since birth.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
Since birth is crazy.
Since birth, I don't. But like I don't know if it's because of like how I was raised or like how I grew up because or I shouldn't say that. I don't know if it's how I was raised or like the influence that I got from my dad, like from just having his genetics. Because my dad, everybody in my family is a player. Everybody in my family, they be running the streets.
Okay.
My dad just happened to settle down. He's like the only one. So like I don't know if I just inherited that mentality from him or like I just grew up not caring.
Probably just not caring.
Wait, so you ever been in like a relationship?
One.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't get your heart broken? It just
No.
kind of died out?
I explained this on a different podcast, but basically it kind of just died out. Like I guess she just couldn't handle what it was, so it just faded away. So I just let it. I stopped caring.
That's good though. That's like a mature mindset.
Yeah, that's
a lot of
very
people
good.
don't have that.
I wish I did that for my past situations.
Yeah. I'm not a get back type of person.
That's another mentality that I developed. It's like I don't move so weird to the point where no matter how dirty you do me, I've already done you 10 times worse.
Okay.
And it's like that's a very toxic mentality. Like I'm not promoting that,
Yeah.
but definitely it's like a self-protection mechanism.
I feel like I had the same thing.
Yeah.
That's why I feel like I talk to so many girls because it's like if one situation don't work out, I have another one to rely on. And also I don't catch feelings no more. I stopped doing that. Once I got my heart broken like 2-3 times, I stopped catching feelings.
It's different. Like you don't get crushes no more.
Yeah, I don't.
Like,
I don't.
feel that.
I don't get crushes anymore. You know, I don't. I don't get crushes anymore. It's not like it's just different. It's way different. And I feel like back in the day, I used to be too nice to girls. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I already said this on the episode with Liz. If a dude is too nice to a girl, the girl's not gonna respect you. Like
Y'all is providing. I can't even.
we just got a new guest.
We just got a new guest.
Out of nowhere.
Who do we got next?
We got Ricky Gonzalez. Nice to meet you. AKA Benjrt. AKA Ricey Too Freaky.
Bro, we're just.
Let me restart. This is the guy.
Bro, this is ridiculous. Braid in the kitchen. Yo, we need to talk about that braid itch, bro. Oh my god, me banging my head like this.
No cursing, trying
This
to
is crazy.
My bad. Oh my god.
This is craziness. You had barrel twists.
I did. have
You
barrel
took
twist.
them out
I
immediately.
did. I only had my barrel twisted for like 2 weeks, bro, because my head was itching. It was my first time getting a style like that. Like I never had cornrows or anything, but you know that itch was something different.
Yo, that brain itch, bro.
I started looking like
Bro.
I started looking like a girl. Like I was patting my head like I had some wig on.
Here's the trick. You take your finger.
I
and you
was-
just run it up.
I was doing that.
Run it
though.
up.
Nah, I can't do that.
It wasn't
You
working.
can't do that.
I have a sensitive scalp apparently.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, apparently I'm tender-headed or something.
Oh, that means that hurts getting your hair pretty.
Yeah.
Damn. Yo, show us what you got. Show us for the camera.
Yeah, you're wild.
Do it for Bond.
No, you're wild. You're wild.
So Ricky, so we were just asking Angelo a whole bunch of questions.
About?
This is kind of ridiculous that you came
STD.
because I wasn't expecting you to come. So you know, basically,
No fault.
so basically, just give us a background about you. What got you into music? Tell us about you playing the guitar. You singing.
Alright. So shout out to my all-time favorite artist, Changi, I think his name is. So like I heard some of his music. One of his songs called like Body Language. It's kind of cool, and I was like, yo, I want to hop on a song with him. And then I did. But like my true inspiration though, like from day one was John Bellion. You know the guy who made All Time Low? Like low, 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 low. Yeah. He I be watching his videos, the making of like each one of his songs, and the way he does it, it's like so creative. He literally just hums something and then he's like, okay, dun, 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 something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then like that's how he makes his songs. And so that's where I got my singing inspiration from, and like lyrical wise, yeah, basically. Yeah.
How have y'all two met?
track, bro.
Yeah. Apparently, I met this kid like what 3 years ago. I didn't even know it. We were like in a race because we both did hurdles.
Oh nah, bro.
Yeah, we were we were lined up next to each other. I was like, "Yo, good luck, man."
Wait, this is ones, or this is one hurdles?
No, what do you mean one hurdle?
Oh, like 100-meter hurdles.
Nah, this was
This was
55 meter hurdle.
I saw you in the 110.
Yeah, I
One
did
of those
110.
You wanna know what's crazy?
What's up?
When we were in the 110, you had painted nails.
Oh yeah.
I was like, yo, he's gay.
Nah, word. I have painted nails. Yo, can I
I
explain
had
myself?
to expose the podcast.
Can I explain myself though?
I put him under the bus.
Can I explain? Y'all stop laughing, bro. It's not that.
I'm exploiting him for the views, bro. I'm exploiting him for the views.
Oh my goodness.
You good?
Yeah, why did you have painted nails?
Alright, peep this. Peep getting like in. So, my boy, it's not that funny, bro. Was this senior year, right?
Sorry about that.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
senior
something
year,
like
like the day before or like the day of, in my what's it called? My history class, we had to create a business and like show off. So these girls had like a nail painting business, and so like they just painted my nails. This one was like red and yellow, and then this one was like purple and something else, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I came to the race like that.
All right. So give us a background on your family.
My family.
Yeah. What's your ethnicity?
I'm from Zimbabwe.
All right. So how did your African family feel about you coming back home with your nails painted? Please explain the story of like what your mom had to say when she was walking into.
My mom was like, make sure your dad does not see that. Why would you paint your nails colors instead of like, if you wanted to paint it, at least paint it clear. That's what she said. And so like at the dinner table, we have this thing called sadza. It's kind of like fufu. So you eat it with your hands, right? Imagine my freaking fingers, right? Grabbing onto the food and eating it. My dad's right across from me talking about something. Chicho, iwewe, something like that. Exactly. I said, gay. That's what he would say. That's what he would say, bro.
Any questions at all? I know you just arrived on the scene.
I was like wondering, how long have y'all been doing this for?
It's been a little minute. We started maybe probably like.
Wait, you said what?
He asked us how long have we been doing the podcast for? Maybe like 6 months.
6 months.
Probably.
I mean, you've been here like 6 months, bro.
Oh. Really?
Yes.
It feels like it's been way longer than probably maybe 4 months.
Bro, what do you want about? Well, give us a month. October, September, December.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I think it was like
I actually don't
November.
remember.
I think it was November.
Probably. I don't
December,
remember.
January, February, March.
Nah, it was way before Thanksgiving break though. Maybe like,
Late
October?
September?
maybe yeah.
Oh shoot.
Probably. I don't know.
Nah.
We've been doing we haven't been doing it for that long, but we just started back up. Yeah.
Casey. No one thought it was sus until you said something, bro. You just said pause. I don't know it, bro. I'm over like, we didn't say
No, I know. I was just.
This was pausing the video.
Yeah, it was just pause.
Sorry.
No, I'm saying pause because he needs me to say pause when he cuts the video.
Oh, tight pause. Alright.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Well, you can't do it because like you're not the co-host.
Pause.
We only got 40 minutes left
Until what?
for the studio.
Alright, bet. So we gonna cut it soon.
Okay.
Alright, well I think is there anything else y'all would like to say? Would you guys like to say anything about your music? Where could they find you guys at?
Changi. CHANGI. Spotify, Apple, Amazon, YouTube Music, Amazon Music, Deezer, YouTube Music.
He said Deezer.
Oh,
I know.
Snapchat audios.
Snapchat audio, TikTok,
TikTok
audio,
audios.
all of that.
Y'all on Audio
Sorry.
Mac too?
Instagram Reel.
Wait, y'all on Treble?
Treble,
Yeah,
yeah.
on Treble. Get all your friends.
Y'all on
on
Musi?
TikTok.
Musi? Yeah, Musi.
Musi,
Pandora.
Pandora, Pandora. The
Y'all on YouTube Music?
Yeah.
Yo,
That's on
YouTube Music, Amazon Music,
Mm.
Apple Music, iTunes Music.
And y'all got
McDonald's
Spotify.
music.
McDonald, okay.
Yeah. Oh, Rockbot. In Lux. We on there too.
Nah, we not. Because we don't have clean version.
Lux.
Ask me.
Alright, well,
Wait, what? My turn.
Oh, my fault.
Oh.
Named Benjrt. That's Ben with a J and an R and a T. Find me on all those platforms.
Alright, well, thank you for tuning in to the Double 45 podcast. I appreciate y'all for coming in, especially you coming in last minute because we needed that little segment. Subscribe, share it with your aunties, uncles, and your nieces, and
Put the subscribe button right there, bro.
subscribe.